besides that. You want the audience to know that you're saying something funny. And vice versa. Right after you say something funny, you want to give a pause. For example, like a 抓周，我1岁的时候记得我抓周。He stopped for a second, let people catch up, and then people left. Now, rush. Rush is a little harder to do. Rush, usually you want to use it in deliver some joke that is not that funny. You want it to be very fast, because if you don't, they're going to know what you're trying to say, and it's not going to be that funny anymore. And then change paragraph, which I mentioned earlier. You want to you want to stop after people laugh, give them some time to catch up, or give them some time to process what you have told them. Second comes vocal variety. First one obviously is pitch, high or low, loud or quiet, and power and tone. Now, power is the one that's a little harder, because we always think, oh, if I put more power, it'll be louder. But sometimes you can, the most common way to use this is letting people know that you are shouting, but it's quiet. It's used to imagine someone is yelling across the room from you. You know he's yelling, but it's very quiet because you're too far away. I'll do a demonstration. So, loud. I'm very loud right now. But how powerful? Quiet. I am very loud right now. Now, you might not use this that often, but know that there's a technique. And tone. Said, I am very happy. Or happy. Or said, oh, I am very happy. Right? Now, obviously, yes, the sound and pitch matter, but together it makes up the tone. This technique is very important in role play. Some jokes you want to tell between, you have a funny joke between you and your husband. Now, obviously you know that your husband has lower voice. You never want to, in a story says, I said blah blah blah, my husband said blah blah blah. It again makes your delivery longer, therefore make your joke worse. You want to eliminate that by simply having your sound different. People that know, oh, it's you, oh, it's your husband. And the next one is body language. The body language has 3 things: gesture, hand movement. Like, for example, the demonstration Teresa did earlier. You want to be shy, so there's the movement of being shy, and I will not hurt your eyes, so I'm not going to do it. Shift. Now, shift is something that it's harder to see, just because we don't pick up as often. Basically, all you want to use shift is when you have different characters. When you don't have such, it helps if you can't have different tones, this helps. When you do this, even if you're talking the same tone, people will know that there's 2 different people talking. You need to make sure that you actually take that step. I have seen videos of people just, which in the context is fine, but not to forget that when we're doing a big speech, we are also turning. So then you think, oh, I'm turning, but then to the audience, you're just doing the same thing. You've already been turning. Then comes full body movement, like acting out something. Like, I tripped, and you don't have to actually go on the ground, but you act halfway as you're tripping. And you're adding the dramatic entrance to the story. Now, You tripping is not the joke, but your joke involves you tripping. You want to build the whole image. Because if it was joke happened to you, you are the one experiencing the whole thing. You know it's funny, but you're not actually sure what made it funny. So it is very important to act out everything that you know. By just simply saying, oh, I tripped, and acting out you actually tripped. There's a lot of difference when the audience actually sees it. Whether tripping is a part of the punchline or not. The whole story needs to be told. And then comes facial expressions. Now, I could just put that in body, but facial expression requires a little more thought into it. Basically, we use this to describe emotions. Now, the most important in facial expression is you want to tell someone you're angry. Normally, your angry face may just look like this. If you're talking to someone right in front of you, sure, they know you're angry. But that person at the end of the seat is not going to know you're angry. When you're doing facial expression, you need to exaggerate. You need to overact. You need to do 200% because you're acting out to everyone. Now, the next point is fluent and confident. This one is a little harder to achieve because it's not just a simple technique. It's an experience that you get. Now, here's three things that will help you be more fluent, be more confident. First, I'll explain how powerful this is. Sometimes, when you tell a joke, people first don't understand it, or they are not actually listening to your setup. You need to be assertive. You need to let people know, yo, listen to me. I'm telling you a funny joke. It's not that powerful. Like, if I just tell you, hey, here's a funny joke, let me tell you. You're not going to believe me until you heard the joke. However, because you didn't actually pay attention, it will not be as funny. So, however, a confident man telling you, you have to listen to this. As someone saying, all right, here's a joke, blah, 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 blah. There's a difference. Now, from what I found, preparation is very important. You need to know what you're talking about. When you own your speech, you will be confident. Now, the second one, which is more of an improv on stage joke value. You need to have a lot of jokes in your speech. Approximately 14 jokes needs to be delivered every second. 14 seconds in every joke. In your speech, you need to deliver a joke every 14 seconds. Now, they don't have to all be funny. Value. Not everyone will laugh at the same joke. If, for example, your speech is 7 minutes long, now you put 3 jokes in it. 1 minute in, 2 minutes, 1 minute, 2 minutes, 1. You think, oh, I spread my joke pretty well. I have 3 jokes. You go on stage, you intro for a minute. You tell your first joke. No one left. You're dead inside. You know you only have 2 jokes left to deliver. You know you're not thinking about how to act out perfectly anymore. All you're thinking is, oh my God, I need to let people laugh on my next joke. Now, it worked out. People laughed. But if people didn't laugh, you didn't even do you know 2 out of 3, you're stroke out. Right? Like, if you know you only have 3 jokes and the first 2 didn't work, there's no need for you to do the speech. You lost confidence. You know that you can't win. Because even if they laugh at the last joke, you had 1 joke in 7 minutes. And you look at other contestants, wow, that guy got 3 laughs. You know you lost. This is a humorous contest. the first thing that they grade you on is how much people enjoy, how many laughters, right? So value, very important. Now, third one is quality, which a little contradict what I said about value. But you can't just throw shitty jokes. It needs to still, like, for example, if your topic is about, let's say you're a teacher. You tell jokes about what happened in the classroom. You can't throw a joke that you heard. You're already telling jokes what happened to your students, the interaction with kids, or like, school stuff. But then you heard a joke about night market. You thought it was very funny. You can't put it in there because it's not right. It will not fit. The last point is you need to convince yourself. You need to act it out, right? You need to 装疯卖傻. If your joke requires you to be a little wild, you need to be. If your joke needs, if you're delivering your delivery line, you can't laugh. Because if you laugh, people know you're already laughing. You need to not laugh. You need to not care about how you look. You need to act. If you need to fall, you need to fall. If you need to play ugly, you need to play ugly. And which comes to the hardest part is balance. How to actually be right there. Now, here's the secret. The more funny your joke is, the more you can be crazy. If you see everyone is laughing, you can act a little more. But if you have a joke that you're acting crazy, and after you acted crazy, no one laughed, stop. Now, this only depends on if you have a good volume of jokes. It doesn't matter. I have 40 jokes in my speech. This one failed, sure, I have 39. Half of it, that's 20. The other guy only had 5. I still won. Comes last is value. You need to have value in your speech. Now, in what I learned from watching all the contests, there is a pattern of a formula in the people that got first place. This is humorous speech. This is not prepared speech. There's difference. People are here for one thing. I'm here to laugh. You cannot open your speech by saying, I'm here to tell you about what I learned 20 years ago. And sorry, I am already not listening. You have to let people laugh first. Then you can deliver your value, which is why I put it last. You need to let people laugh first before they will listen to you. Now, you might think, well, the speech has this value, right? People are here to do that. Well, that's what prepared speech is for. If you want to learn about life, prepare speech. They're there to tell you about life stories. We're here to laugh, and maybe take something away along the way. So, make people laugh first. Then, you deliver value, which is shown in the criteria. And so basically, in a 7-minute speech, you want to have 5 minutes of joke and story. Now, obviously, you can't just throw random jokes. Like, here, I'll do a little demonstration. You, what do you do? What's your job?
Teacher.
All right. So teaching is your experience. You will have more to tell than someone that is not teaching. So you might come up with something that you learned through the 5-10 years of teaching. That's your value. Now, put that away. I want you now to think of funny things that happen in the office. That somewhat a little relate to your value. You combine those funny moments and jokes, 5 minutes. If you can't find enough, do a little internet searching, turn it into your own joke. Put your student's name in the thing. Tell it by saying a story. Don't just tell jokes. Put jokes in your story. That's your 75% originality, right? In the actual grading, they say 25%. It's already 25% because the only thing you got from the internet was the joke. You use your delivery skills, 25%. Use your stories, 25%. And you get faulting to it, 25%. You need to get help. Because from what I said earlier, if you need 14 seconds of joke, put it 15, that means 4 every minute. In a 5-minute speech, you need to have 20 jokes. Now after that, after people have left for 5 minutes, you then deliver your value for the remaining 1 minute. The laughter interactions last for 1 minute because you never know. And you don't want to time your speech to 7. Like 6:30, 6:45 is the best. You never know what happens. And just to prove this, audience response and effectiveness, 10 and 25. It's basically the same thing. If your jokes are effective, people will laugh, giving you the response you need. That's 25 points. Look how little speech value has, 15. You need to make people laugh before you can deliver your value. And those are the speeches I've used. Thanks for those people.
Q&A.
Yeah, Q&A. We have 5 minutes Q&A. So if we have questions, do we ask
Yeah. Well, we actually have more than 5.
more than?
Well, I finished early.
Oh, okay. So now.
If no question, can we play the language and explain a little bit about the skills? Yeah, I have it here. Yeah. Anybody have any questions?
有没有问题？用英文都 OK 的。这么精彩的 presentation， 我们大家是有很多的问题。先给 Joseph 一个很棒的掌声。刚才忘记介绍 Teresa 她是2012年的 Humorous Speech Champion。
哇
哦，给她一个掌声。那等一下，如果我们有时间，现在我们有没有手机 ？Any question for Joseph or for Teresa? Judy 有没有什么问题要问？You emphasize that for a 5-minute speech, we need to have 20 jokes.
Approximately.
Why is that? Why
Because you need to have a joke every. All right. So now that I know that I finished and I have some time, I'll explain.
Okay.
There's a study by some famous university, which name I don't remember, said they did a research on jokes, on humors. They discovered that people will only pay attention to you for 7 seconds. So, in a professional, for a professional comedian, they deliver a joke every 7 seconds. A good comedy, if you pay attention. Not all of them will make you laugh, but they attempt a joke every 7 seconds. Well, that's considered on I don't care what they're saying. Now, here today you're doing a speech. People somewhat care about what you're saying. So that's why I count with the 14 seconds. You double the time. Every 14 seconds, if you don't have a joke, they're less likely to listen to you. Because I am here to get laughed. You fail to make me laugh. I am less likely to listen to you because I know you're not funny. If you know someone is funny, you will listen to them.
Yes.
That's why I come with the 14 seconds. And divided it into 5 minutes, that's 20 jokes.
Nelson，
我用中文讲哦，
OK，
那个所有的各类的演讲啊，是不是幽默演讲是最难的？
对，因为，对，因为，我想怎么回答你？因为人家要来的不只是听演讲，还要笑。有被演讲，人家只是要来听你的到底 story 是什么，就是有感动到，有笑到 OK 了。但是幽默最难，因为你要让人家笑。那难是难在哪里？因为每一种不同的笑点，不是每个人都会笑，所以才要那么多笑话。因为不是大家都会笑，所以你要很多笑话。那最难的地方是，你要怎么有这些笑话，又能够同时讲你的故事，这是最难的。
这还是难，
这个就是最难的。
我忘了插题哦。刚才 Joseph 他给我们许多的例子，那么在这些例子当中，除了我们 Teresa 的冠军幽默冠军的演讲，还有另外一个是奥斯卡 Oscar， 也是来自于我们 Fluency 的。
还有 Tracy
有提到他的例子吗？
今天没有。
哇，对，我知道 Tracy 是我们Fluency 的幽默演讲冠军，但是因为例子里面没有提到他，所以我没有特别强调。但是我要强调的是 ，Teresa 跟 Oscar 都是从我们 Fluency 出去的冠军哦，好棒哦，谢谢。Linda 也是得到第2名，全国第2名的冠军，我们也给他一个全国第2名。
对不起啊，我听海硕哦做同样的 training 哦，他有提到说，你要讲的这个演讲啊，其实是要先有一个很好的价值的这个演讲啊，不是只有说充满了笑声啊，嘻嘻哈哈而已，它本身就是一个有价值的一个演讲。
我刚刚有说，第一件事情写稿的时候就是架构，第一件事情你要先找到你的价值，但是不用一直讲你的价值，就是最后再讲就可以了，1分钟其实够了。那如果大家有兴趣，其实看一下网络上那个 Toastmasters 网站都有前3名，第1名的近年来，注意一下，他们都是5分钟、5分半才进入价值，那就是对，没错 ，take away。但是有一点重要的是，这是幽默演讲 ，part of the takeaway it's making you happy. Have you made someone? Have I become more happier after hearing your speech? That's part of the takeaway. Then I learned something about life. Combined, that's your value.
那时间还够吗？如果够的话，
到几分？
还有几分？
还有5分钟。
哦，那5分钟的话就稍微放一下，然后不用放全部啦，就放一下，然后做一个解释，delivery 的解释，因为 content 没时间解释。好。
那就。
听得到吗？ 好 ，OK，因为它这有点 lag 哈，实际上没有那么慢。那就在这个 introduction 大概是30秒，30秒的部分，就像刚 Joseph 讲的是有点长，但是 OK， 但是长之后，它在第一个那个 laughter 是就是很爆笑的，所以30秒是可以接受的。哦，那我想跟各位解释一下，就是说像这样子的 delivery， 这好像不需要太大声，
比较省力
哦，比较省力，好，也可以，好，
就是说，第一个就是 confident 嘛，你站上台的时候，你要怎么样去让观众已经要 pay attention to you？ 那我这个 introduction 是有3个人，一个是 narrator， 就是我自己在讲话，然后我讲的故事是我跟我的老板 interview， 所以那我的 introduction 很简单，只有一句。Many years ago, I was having a job interview with my boss。然后我后面没有解释，马上进入情况。Miss Zhang, what language can you speak？ 我需要解释吗？我需要解释那个人是谁吗？你们是不是一看就知道是我的老板在讲话？为什么？我用了什么样的 delivery？ 我的 voice， 而且我的 attitude 是有一种 authority 的感觉，有没有？就这样子，我不用直接这样装男生的声音，或是我也不需要知道是男生还是女生，就是你们就感觉到是那种 authority。然后呢，那我换过来，我用了什么样的 vocal 跟 attitude？ 很清纯，而且很 innocent。I can speak Mandarin, English and Taiwanese。这是要怎么一个 contrast？ 我要以你开始注意看哦，因为我如果讲的很震惊或是什么的话，也许你没有感觉到那种气氛，所以我的那个感觉是我已经有点娇羞了，让你觉得哦。什么事吗？有什么事吗？观众开始赶快很想听说哦，什么事发生了？然后Oh, great. Oh, is it Japanese? No. French? No. Spanish? 你看加重哦。第3个是更重，意思到底什么语言你还会啊 ？The other language I can speak is 下面是什么 ？Exaggeration 跟 absurd。这样观众会笑，哈 ，Body language， 啊，这个时候除了你的稿子，当然也要设计过，因为这稿子是经过很多人帮忙修的。可是 delivery 其实是要加分的，所以就像讲的装疯卖傻，哈，不计形象，所以就在这个地方用了这样子的技巧，然后得到了满堂的笑声。对，如果你可以在这个30秒得到一个很大的笑声的时候，那是不是整个观众就会好笑哦，下面一定很好，就会继续听了，对不对？好，这个就是 delivery skill， 好，好，然后我们再接下来看一下下面的。 Finally,
notice
me and decided to take me to Italy for a trade show with my broken Italian. Ciao, Gucci, Prada, Mamma Mia. I got a lot of orders for the company. Boss was very happy that night. I don't want to tell you what happened next. 好，这里这句啊，就是刚那句我刚刚已经是 demonstrate 过嘛，那句就是要完全让观众除了那一句话本身好笑一样，还要加上你的 delivery skill， 对不对？所以就是有那种娇羞的感觉，还要肩膀跟头。I don't want to tell you what happened next.
要每个人 demo 一下。
每个人 demo 一次啊 ，Christina 你先来。
这是我一
其实是一直不断的练习啦，不是说一次就会了，对不对？那我在比赛之前我也练了很久，我真的练了很久，也有我也有我的 coach 啊，那时候 Vicky 他们都有帮我啊，然后我还有那个 Michelle。那有时候帮我就是怎么看，因为自己有时候看不到，所以你要有人看，那有人看，大家互相切磋。他说参加演讲就是这样子哦，你讲多了以后你就可以变老师啊。我以前也不会嘛，对不对 ？But after so many years, I can be a coach， 就是因为你做多了、看多了、讲多了那时间差不多了吧？好 ，OK， 以后再讲。
真的很感谢 Teresa 她今天是报名来为我们做这个 workshop。但是呢，我也是非常感谢 Joseph， 而且呢，我觉得 Joseph 他也有他自己的 style 也是他站在这里侃侃而谈，非常的有信心，对不对？请我们大家给 Joseph 一个拍鼓掌。谢谢 Teresa， 谢谢 Teresa。
Good afternoon. Are you free on Tuesday?